I think I got one of the best smartphone deals on this channel so far. So I bought two Ulefones refurbished. Ulefone is a Chinese phone manufacturer for just $70, which is just crazy. So time for the first phone. It comes in a yellow package which just looks like a normal envelope. First thing we have the phone. I think this is the Ulefone mix. Yeah, I mean it's quite weighty. And for accessories, we do get a micro USB cable, which is all black. I kinda like it. As well as a 5-watt power brick, slow charger. And now for the fun bit. And this is the Ulefone mix. We can confirm it by booting up, and yes, this is a Ulefone mix. The Ulefone mix is really a unique device. It is almost bezel-less in 2017, and this is Ulefone's version of the mix when Xiaomi and other companies like Doogee start making the mix. I got this blue color variant, which is really nice. While in 2020 it doesn't look anything special, in 2017 this is really very bezel-less. It's also very sleek. The front is almost bezel-less except for the bottom chain, which houses the fingerprint scanner. The back is fully made of plastic, and I got this blue color variant which looks really good. I like the reflection. It reminds me a bit of some premium glass sandwich phones. And there's a dual camera on the back with dual flash, although one of the two cameras is just a 0.5 megapixel depth sensor, or I think it's 2 megapixels, but doesn't really make much difference. Well, I lost this device, so I can't review it. Next up, we have the Ulefone S9 Pro, and I'm impressed this refurbished set comes in a box. The other one didn't, and the box is quite nice actually. It's all black with the brand image, the specs on the back, and the front just looks cool. Now for the unboxing. Taking off the box reveals the device, our first glimpse of the device. And it's blue again. I chose blue again because it's the only color available for this. Now let's look at the other content in this box. First we have this insert with the literature packet which fall out. And inside the literature packet we're supposed to have the user's manual, and looks like nothing else. We get a case which is a very nice case. I mean, compared to those clear TPU cases you get on like $200-300 Xiaomi, Poco, Huawei phones, this is a really step ahead for just $30. It looks really good. I mean, there's some design to it. And also inside the box we do get a 5-watt power brick with the Ulefone branding again, and this time around it's in black, which I prefer, as well as a short micro USB cable. Yeah, it's micro USB cable again, but this time around it's much shorter. And unexpectedly we do have a warranty card, although I think it's not going to be applicable to this product. Now let's put everything aside and just admire the device, because I really love the design here, especially when I know I've only paid $30 for this. Booting up the device will confirm that this is a Ulefone S9 Pro, and it's powered by Android. I think it's Android Oreo. We'll see later. And after booting it up and setting the device up, we have our first glimpse of the Ulefone S9 Pro. First impressions, the display is incredible. It's about 5.8 to 6 inches, and it's 720p I can tell. Although it's not the best screen, you have a hard time distinguishing pixels. Next is multitasking and performance. Overall performance is quite good. You can multitask a few apps, but do not expect it to run too many things in the background, as it only has 2 gigs of RAM. My first impressions of the camera, the dual camera, isn't that good. One is just a 0.3 megapixel depth camera, and the main sensor, it shoots okay photos. Here's some samples. And you can see that it's not the highest resolution and it has a trouble focusing, but for $30 I wouldn't really complain. Also at the back you realize there's a fingerprint scanner. While this phone supports fingerprint scanners, this device runs Android Oreo 8.1, which is about 2 years back, but it's still very neat and it just flies through the software. It's not the Go edition, which is a optimized version. This is the full version of Android 9. And while you only have 16 gigs of storage, you can always add an SD card up to 64 gigs, although I only have a 32 gigs. And to put the SD card and the SIM card, the phone has a removable back, where you can slot in one SD card and one SIM, which it's not like the 2 SIM and 1 SD card you get on most phones. And it's also a good time we can sneak peek at the battery. So this battery is a huge one for the price you're paying. It's say 300 mAh, and I think it's gonna breeze through the whole day. Stay tuned for my full review to find out all the specs, all the small little details, video quality and everything else. It's the same capacity as my Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So this is my first-hand impressions of the Ulefone S9 Pro. Stay tuned for my full review as said, as I'll go through all the small little specs and everything you need to know about the Ulefone S9 Pro before you consider buying. And overall, I enjoyed the Ulefone S9 Pro as of now. With that being said, thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next one.